I'm now joined by phone with a supporter of the new transgender guidelines we just discussed there. Thomas Aberli is a high school principal in Louisville, Kentucky, good enough to join us now. Thomas, your school, in fact, implemented this rule in April of 2014, saying that transgender students then could use whichever bathroom they chose. What was the response then?
We actually received widespread community support from those who communicated with us and those who were interested in talking with us.
Not everyone shares that opinion. We've actually seen one Texas superintendent say in an interview that President Obama can't tell him what to do. He actually said, and I'm going to read you the quote, "That letter is going straight to the paper shredder. I have 5 daughters myself, and I have 2,500 girls in my protection. Their moms and dads expect me to protect them, and that's what I'm going to do. Now, I don't want them bullied, but there are accommodations that can be made short of this." Again, parsing this is really the front line of this debate. What's your reaction to a statement such as that?
Well, it really gets at the core of the issue of what is the difference between accommodation and discrimination when it comes to gender identity, and that's something that our 12-member site-based decision-making council really explored for several months before making policy on this issue.
Obviously, you reviewed all scenarios. What was the sense collectively with regard to the concerns that have been voiced?
That the right to privacy and the concern for safety are all very valid with respect to every single student in our school. So we applied that same logic to every child, including transgender children.
And Thomas, I've been struck, in fact, by the disconnect, the generational disconnect here. You mentioned the response of the outside community as being one of support. What has been the response of the children at your school, not just to the decision you made, but to the idea of gender identity?
I love our kids. They're wonderful about it. They'll be the first ones to step up and say that this type of policy demonstrates how our school really focuses on protecting and serving all the children.
Again, this debate, it seems, has only just begun. We thank you for adding your voice to it. Thomas Aberli from Louisville, Kentucky. We very much appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you for this opportunity.